Hello. Today will be part 3 of our kind of like mini series, but mega series, I'd assume, on the Supreme Sound Table. So first thing, we'll start in game as we always do, and then we'll go to the Excel spreadsheet after. So I did lose my battle. I did think I would. It was a close battle, 5-4 to Jamie, much deserved. So we look at the scores then. So Jamie's pure attack team lost to my Anne's team. It beat my Marie team, and it beat my CC team. His Anne's team beat my Anne's team. It came down to, if I remember rightly, it came down to the unicorn basically juicing my damage enough that I didn't do any damage, and his Apsara max gem giving them the extra 10 meter at the start. And obviously beats Marie team, and then it lost to my CC team. And then the CC team winning all fights, losing 2 fights and then winning 1. This one, if I had Apsara's gem, maybe I could have won this one. Or if I had Apsara's gem, and this may have been closer. So it was literally a very close fight. So yeah, number wise, I'm now in this one. So the highest tier I can achieve now is chosen 1. I can be one of, I believe it was 9 people there. So we're aiming for that. So we're aiming for victory, victory, and then 5 more victories. We are against, unfortunately for him, against Panaka, who we beat already. So it should be, yeah, it should just be a straightforward win to get us to 4 out of 5 wins, pushing us through. We'll have a next round 64 plus 16. There'll be 80 people here, so there's a lot of people, but it should be good. The minimum position I want is chosen 3. This is the minimum I will accept, purely because I want to get these gem chests, not these gem chests. These gem chests are useless. Okay, so before we do that, we're going to set a slight detour, and we're going to be looking at my anniversary in retrospect. This is the first thing that's come out. So before we get started, we'd like to show our appreciation to every player with the motivation to optimize the game and do better because of your support. Again, thank you for playing the game and being here with us. So it goes from my stats. So 603 Legends Hero owned, 136 Legend Echoes owned, 1,427 Legends Soul of the Spirit Beast owned. First started playing on the 31st of August 2024, nearly a year ago. Online time has been basically 1,420 hours. Arcane gems attained 1,833. Key to the Tower of Mark consumed 2,307. Endless keys consumed 4,910. Stages cleared in Gate of Nibelung 21,925, and total stages cleared in Planar Rift 4,738. Highest merit in a season 16,330. Battle in Classic Arena nearly 14,000. Battle in Advanced Arena nearly 18,000. Highest rank in championships. I've won 2 championships. Classic Arena, I have basically a 90% win rate, and same in Advanced Arena. So really good stats. And then all-round master, so item attaining, battle and dungeons, arena performance, and then you do get some nice rewards here as well. So yeah, it's a nice nudge. Then you get all these excellence. There's one chest with 20 shards, which is basically all the year 1 and 2 heroes. Or sorry, the year 0 up until the year 1. Well, basically the first 12 limiteds. The heroes which were released throughout the first year of the game, and then up to the 2nd anniversary. So you get 20 in that one, 15 in this one, and 15 in this one. Other than that, there's not really anything else to go over here. So we will go swiftly over to Excel. Okay, so we have this from last day, and now we're going to look at our update our prediction basically. So there are 2000. Sorry, what about that number's not right though. Okay, so we're gonna have to delete all them. That's fine. That's right though. So there's 2,517 here, and there are 739 here. So we've gone down again. So again, we're going to put that as purple. And then we'll do our prediction. So our prediction uses this formula. Let me just double check. So G11, half of that rounded down, half of that rounded up. So these are our new predictions for tomorrow. And then if we just use our then use these numbers to fill in the rest. And we'll give that the pink. So now we're predicting there's 6,009. So again, we've lost around 307 players from the other day. As we see here, the percentages here are dropping. So here it was 45, here it was 47. So, and then here it was 51. But each time the player base here, so we've gone from 3,435 down to 3,116. So that's 29. That's 329 players deficit. So again, we are losing the players. This one we know. Yeah, so blue we know. That one should be blue technically. So these are based on what we know. Yeah. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to do the graph comparison sheet. So we're going to use this. Select data. So we're going to be adding. Oh, sorry. Going to go to. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Series name, doesn't matter. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's fine. Series. Let's just do this. So we'll just call this series 3. Delete that. Okay, obviously we're going to edit this to be called final standings date 4. And there we go. So again, we're seeing how we're diverting. So obviously these ones can't be changed, these 4 and these 2. These two are just guesses at this point, but we can see. So we've gone up in novice 2 at the end. We've gone up here. We've gone down. 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 So we are dropping in numbers significantly from day 2 here from our prediction, which was the first day we can make somewhat off a prediction. We have dropped down. So let's just make the table for this one then as well. So we're going to take this data and sorry, this data, this data, yep, seems about right. We're going to add axis titles, data labels, grid lines. Sweet. Let's just do it here. We need to flip the data. And then we need to go labels. We need to do okay, and I just want this on the other side. Why can this never be simple? Oh. There we go. Okay, this just needs to be pushed over to there. This needs to be labeled as players. This needs to be labeled as divisions. And final stand. Free. So there we go, save that. So comparing numbers. So we have these charts. Let's just change this to be consistent. Okay, so comparing then, we're looking at we're losing around, we've lost around 307 players today. From there to there, majority of the players have come from this square not equaling what it should do. So if we look here, this square should be, so here, equal round down of this square, divided by 2 round 0 plus round up of this square divided by 2 rounded to nearest whole number. So that one we're a lot off. This one we're roughly, and then we're going to do equals this, take this, 512 deficit. Quite a big number. And this number here, so 229, about 4, sorry. Yeah, 2295. And then we have here, so if we do equals this, take this. So this is a negative. And that's a positive. So here we have a negative number. And here we have a positive number. So this is gained. This square here has gained 222. This squared has lost 529. The difference, so if we do equals this plus this, is going to be for our 307 deficit. So that's where our 307 deficit has come from, because there's more people than predicted to come here and less people than predicted to come here. No clue how that has actually happened in practice. Beyond me, but it's happened. Get rid of that. So now all we need to do is just update the tables with the data. The data we should be able to input now. So it's going to be these diagonals here. I'm just going to put them here. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Fine, we'll just do this then. That will fill in the data what we have available, and if anything we can just change it when necessary. Tomorrow what I'll do is then we'll delete all this data, we don't know it yet. So we have so we have gonna have three so we'll have all the data to put in tomorrow for the next day, and see how it goes on. At the moment we are seeing a gradual deduction in players over the course of the event. I'm gonna keep this as yellow, just because. So this was our initial thing. After day 3 it was this for, and I want to see how the numbers drop, because the numbers will be dropping. There's a gradual decline of players from what it was at the start to what it is now, and we are seeing a pretty steep decline. But what we are seeing a decline for the good rewards and an increase in the bad reward section, which is not what I like to see at all. I do not want to see an increase in bad rewards and increase in bad and decrease in good, because we're losing. So from in 2 days, our prediction here has dropped around near enough 33%. Here it's only dropped by like 40 out of 280, which we're looking at around 1/7. Around 1/7 here. Here it's around 240. This one's dropped around a quarter, a 20th, not 20th, a fifth. This one's only dropped by around 150, which is around a tenth, a ninth maybe. So we're seeing a big drop in Master Division and Grandmaster. So we're looking at around 33%, 25, 20, roughly 11%. So as a whole, it doesn't seem as big, but in each division, it's quite a lot big. It is big, and it is affecting. It doesn't affect the um. It for me, it affects the whole premise of this was to get people engaged in PvP and give them a meaningful reason. It seems that a lot of players are discouraged from it already after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Which is not a good sign. We basically just have to see in the long run its longevity. But anyway, until then, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.